fair, it's Monday again so soon. How was everybody's weekend? I'm just trying to balance you so you won't fall off on the bread maker, which isn't as easy as it sounds because the lid is curved. Don't fall off there now, will you? It is a later start than usual. Excuse the state of my hair. I'm going to go and buy a box dye tomorrow and sort it out and make an appointment finally to get it cut. It's 4:05. Later start than usual because I've literally spent the entire day editing and filming and editing. Got all my videos for this week, all 3 of them, ready now. They're all scheduled and sorted and good to go. Nothing else to do on those, so that's a really good start to the week. I'm now going to make, it's just started raining. It's been a weird day. It was very warm and sunny this morning, and then it just suddenly clouded over and bucketing rain, and then it's been sunny again this afternoon. I can see quite a lot of blue sky, although it's getting dark now. Clock's back over the weekend. That extra hour of sleep was just blissful. Blissful it was. And what am I saying? What am I saying? Where was I? Yeah, and it's but rainy again now. So there we are. I am just about to make some sort of Mexican chicken chili type of thing. It was originally a recipe that I found on a blog years and years ago, and it was a Mexican chicken soup. But the more I've made it over the years, it's become more of a sort of chicken chili. Because I put less liquid in, and I tend to use what I've got left over in the fridge, vegetables wise, a little bit. So today I've got a not very excited looking green pepper. I'm going to use half of this onion and 2 tomatoes, and then I'm going to put a tin of sweet corn and probably some kidney beans into as well. I've made some chicken stocks. We had a chicken last night. We went for roast chicken last night. So I'm going to start getting going with that, and yeah, nothing else happening of any interest whatsoever. Good. I'm going to say morning. I don't think it is. It's 12:17 on Tuesday. I've had a busy morning working and walking, steps and eBay, and I feel like playing hooky a bit this afternoon. I'm about to pop into town to pick up some candy canes because I want to make candy cane vodka to make cocktails at Christmas. And I think I can get candy canes on Amazon. However, I think they'll be cheaper if I get them in Poundland or somewhere like that. Or Wilko's maybe. And I also need to get a couple of bottles as well to make it in. So, and I need to get some hair dye as well. Desperate to dye my hair. Which reminds me, I need to make an appointment to have my hair cut. That was a whole stream of consciousness, wasn't it? Anyway, that's what I'm about to do. This evening we've got my nephew Sam coming over for dinner, and Darren from Ashley's work. We're going to do steaks and chips. We invited Sam over for dinner because he's working for Ashley. I think I've said that before, and just on a temporary basis till December. Just to get some work experience. He finished college in the summer, and he's staying with his grandparents who live locally, but obviously it's quite boring for him in terms of being here all week. He goes home to Bournemouth at the weekends, but thought we'd just invite him over for dinner and cook his favourite dinner, which his dad tells me is steak and chips, so that's what we're doing this evening. Other than that, no particular plans for the day. I think I've been awake since 4 o'clock this morning. This hour back has really messed with my sleep. I feel like a toddler a little bit. You know, when kids don't really get the hour back, hour forward thing, and they just carry on with their normal routine. That's what I feel like. I've been up since, or awake since 4ish. So I might need a nana nap this afternoon. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm going to pop into town. Oh, I've got new makeup on today. Sorry, I just needed a sip of water. Let me go up to my bedroom and I will show you my new makeup. So Cult Beauty were doing an offer recently. They might still be doing it, I don't know. Sorry about the light, normal winter thing. Whereby if you spent a certain amount on their website, you got great big goodie bag full of lovely stuff, which I did, and it arrived yesterday. And I put on this morning this Natasha Denona eye palette. I needed some skincare, which is how I managed to make the spend. All adds up quickly when you need a few things at once, doesn't it? Anyway, that's the eyeshadow palette I've got on my eyes today, which is the Natasha Denona Mini Retro, which I think is just like, it feels such nice quality, but I really like the colours as well. I don't know how well you can see what I've done on my eyes today, but there's that. And then it also came up with a NARS lipstick, which is that colour, which is actually, it looks very orangey, but it's actually quite nice and peachy and subtle on the lips. So I was really pleased with both of those, and I've got lots more goodies still to try in that bag. So I'm looking forward to that. God, look, although the sun is lovely at this time of year, it plays havoc when it's so low in the sky in terms of filming. Well, went to town, didn't go well. The only candy canes I could get were pink and green striped, and I figured that if I'm going to melt them into vodka, it's going to go a really sludgy colour if it's got green in it as well. I definitely only wanted the red and white or pink and white striped ones, and they didn't have those anywhere in town. Sorry. So I've ordered them off eBay. Also, couldn't get any bottles, reusable bottles, glass ones, so I've ordered those off eBay as well. So much for making an effort to support the high street. That didn't go well, did it? Anyway, I did manage to get a new diary for next year. And also, what else did I get? Oh, I got my hair dye, so that's good. And I also got a jacket potato with cheese and salad, which was very nice, which I've just eaten for lunch. And now I've just drawn the blinds and I'm going to have a nana nap because I can. So I'm going to very much enjoy that. Quick change, ready for the evening. I've got these new snake print jeggings that I'm really quite keen on. I got them from, they're a charity shop buy, they're Marks and Spencer's. I paid £3 for them in the charity shop and I really like them, and they're also super comfortable as well. So I've got those on. Got this top, which I think is Simply B, just like a black tunic top. Not exciting. And then sparkly, sort of goldish ballet pumps from, I think they were from Pavers originally. And I've also got some new jewellery to show you. Got this necklace, don't know how well you can see that. Let's try some daylight for that, from Anna Luisa, which is, I've worked with Anna Luisa before and they're kindly sponsoring part of today's video, and just think this is so pretty and delicate. I love their jewellery. I've got several pieces now and it's just beautiful. Got this necklace, I've got this little bracelet, which again is just delicate and pretty and so nice, and it all comes in these beautiful little pouches that look like this, various different colours. There's a green one there and a little beige one with their name on. Anna Luisa are, as far as I'm aware, one of the only carbon neutral jewellery companies there is. As I said, I've worked with them before, and through November at the moment they've got 20% off everything on their whole website. So if you need to do any Christmas shopping, there is a link in the description box to click through and have a look at what they've got. It's such a nice website. I've said this before about Anna Luisa. They have a really nice, smallish selection of nice things. Some websites you go to and you're just overwhelmed by the amount of choice, and I find that's never the case with Anna Luisa. It's a nicely curated selection of really pretty, really nice quality jewellery. So very much enjoying my new necklace and bracelet. So I've got one other necklace as well, which I will show you probably tomorrow. I'll be wearing that. I am having a power half hour from 4:30 till 5 o'clock to see how much I can get done. So far I have made up the spare bed because I washed the bedding today. I'm now going down to the wash. Oh, I've also weighed a baby blanket. A lady was interested in buying one of the baby blankets who lived in America, and so I needed to weigh it to see how much the postage would be. So I've done that and I've emailed her. Now going down to empty the washing machine, and then I'm going to empty the dishwasher. dishwasher is emptied, refilled, and kitchen is sort of tidied. Changed the tea towels. And next job is to tidy this and get it laid for dinner. Table's clear and done. I can't remember the last time the table was clear. Just enjoying looking at it. It is, however, 5:20 because my phone rang twice and I had 2 quite long conversations. So my busy half hour ended up, or power half hour, ended up not being quite so powerful or busy as I intended. But never mind. It's about 6:30. Ashley's home. He's prepared the dinner. We're doing steaks. I think I said that earlier. Say we're doing, he's doing steaks. And we've got some prawns for starters. Like just frozen, what they're called, I'm trying to think of the word. With batter on. Tempura prawns, that's the word I'm looking for. And then cheesecake for dessert. Very healthy dinner, that is. In good news, I'm on about 16,000 steps today, I think. Which is good. What else was I going to say? I feel like on weeks like this, where there's not a lot happening, and I've just pretty much got my head down working all week. I'm not going out, not doing very much. We're going away on Friday for until Tuesday. We've got a big family. It's quite sad, actually. Well, not sad. Way back before COVID was a thing, my brother organised a get-together with my dad's side of the family, his sister and her 3 children and their husbands and wives and kids, extended family, who we haven't seen for ages and ages and ages because they all live up north. And my brother arranged a get-together with them, mostly for my dad's benefit, or for all of our benefit, but it would be nice for my dad to see all his family who he hadn't seen for ages. And it was meant to take place, I think, in the April, when COVID was a thing. And obviously it didn't. Then it was rearranged for the end of last year, and that didn't happen. And now it's rearranged for, I think it was rearranged again for this spring and didn't happen again. And now it's rearranged for the 4th time to now, and obviously my dad can't come, which is sad, but we're still going ahead with it. It's in Tewkesbury, really looking forward to it. It's going to be nice. That's on Saturday. We're going up for an extra night on Friday, just our family, my mum, Ashley and myself, Nick and Amanda and their kids. And we're going to have an extra night just for a bit of a family break, which would be nice, and a get together. So we're there on the Friday night with them, then Saturday night with extended family, then Sunday Ashley and I are going to Bath for 2 nights to see Will, because we haven't seen him since he went up to uni in September. So really looking forward to that as well, catching up with him and Georgie, his girlfriend. But that of course means that, and then probably when we get back on the Tuesday, I suspect that later that week I'm going to go to Bournemouth to see my dad as well. So I won't be getting much work done that week. So obviously that has the knock-on effect of this week being just pretty much head down working, getting ahead on my YouTube so I don't have to worry about that. And obviously getting some eBay done, which makes for quite a boring week, vlog-wise. Of course, you know, such is life, isn't it? That is the nature of weekly vlogs. But I find it hard to pick up the camera and find something interesting to say when I've just been staring at a computer all day. So if I'm a bit boring this week, apologies. Next week we'll be in Bath for some of the week, so that should be interesting. There's a couple of places I want to go in Bath, not least the Christmas shop. That's quite exciting. So I'm going to make a note of those tomorrow, just have a little plan for our time in Bath. Obviously got to do lots of walking as well for my steps. So really looking forward to that. And yeah, I've said everything I'm going to say. I'm going round in circles now, so I'm going to stop. Good morning, happy Wednesday. It's a beautiful morning, but we had the first frost of the winter down here last night. It was proper chilly. We had a nice evening with Sam and Darren, and Ashley cooked lovely steaks, really, really nice. And yeah, had a fun evening, it was nice. Didn't sleep brilliantly, again. I feel like the hour change has really affected me this time, and not in a good way. Anyway, did my 2-mile walk this morning on the treadmill. It was far too cold to go outside at 6:30 this morning. So again, it's pretty much just a work day. I'm going to film a video, I'm going to do some eBay, but first of all, I am on a mission to find my mobile phone. I can't put it down, I can't find it anywhere. Anyway, I'm on a mission to go to Matalan to pick up some plates. I saw some very pretty Christmassy plates in there, crockery generally, and couldn't decide whether or not to buy it. And it's just come online on the website today, because I've been looking on the website to see, and I've been able to order all of it apart from dinner plates, the bowls, the 2 different sizes of bowls and the side plates. That's fine, I've ordered that for pick up in store, which should be here next week sometime, I think. But can't get the dinner plates online for some reason, so I'm going to pop down to the local store and see if I can get them. It's not far. Also, I need to get petrol as well while I'm out. So 2 birds with 1 stone and all that sort of thing. I almost forgot to show you my second necklace that I got from Luisa. I've layered it with the other one today. Quite into layering different textures of chains and things. It's quite a thing at the moment, isn't it? I've seen it in a lot of magazines, and I think they look really pretty together. Really very much enjoying them. So thank you, Luisa. Anyway, let's go to Matalan. Full on Christmas in Matalan. Christmas everywhere you look. Well, that was a giant waste of time, other than the fact I got petrol, because they didn't have any dinner plates at all in there, which was disappointing. So I guess I'll just keep an eye on the website and see if they come available on there. But yeah, I was really excited about getting that. It was really pretty white crockery with, I'll put a picture in here if I can, with little stars and moons on that I thought would be lovely. No, it's not specifically for Christmas, but it would be nice at Christmas, but you could use it other times of the year as well, you know, not just for Christmas. I can't remember if it was on here or on Patreon that I was talking about supplements. I think it was on Patreon actually, although I have touched on this at least on here. I was just, filthy glasses, what have I done with them? I was just going to talk to you about this. Melatonin. I bought this to see if it would help with my sleep. You can't buy it in this country. I don't actually know why not, but you can't. So that came from America. It is melatonin. It's fast dissolved tablets, blueberry flavoured. There's 200. You can take up to, I think people take up to 10 milligrams of it at a time. The most I've taken is 2 3-milligram tablets, so 6 milligrams. Doesn't work for me at all. I know that some people swear by this stuff, and if you've tried it, let me know. I'd be genuinely interested to hear. But yeah, this didn't work for me at all. Very disappointing. It's meant to make you get off to sleep quickly. Historically, I've always gone to sleep quickly, but in recent months, not so much. My main problem has always been with sleeping, waking up in the night, or broken sleep rather than getting to sleep. But recently I've had problems getting to sleep, and I thought I'd try these, and they just, honestly, they've just literally no effect at all. So I was really disappointed. But just wanted to talk to you about that, because I know that I've mentioned those, as I say, whether it was here or on Patreon, I'm not sure, but anyway. Also, I've talked recently, and I think that was on Patreon, about wanting to add a collagen supplement to my supplements regime, if you like. I take various supplements, and I have recently made a video of that on Patreon. My Patreon link is in the description box below if you are interested in that. But I wanted to add a collagen supplement, and this is what I've plumped for after some research. You take 2 of these a day. The reason I want a collagen supplement is mostly for my skin. I feel like my skin is losing loads of its elasticity, and since the menopause, and yeah, I just wanted something that might help with that, so I thought I'd give this a go. It's got quite good reviews. This particular brand have I'll link it below. I got it on Amazon, but they have various, you can drink it in like a pack, but collagen comes in powder form quite often. There's collagen creamers that you can add to your coffee, didn't fancy that. You can get little fizzy tablets that you make into a drink and drink twice a day. This is just literally a capsule that you swallow with water. It's also got, which I didn't know actually when I bought it, hyaluronic and resveratrol in it. I think this is only about a month's worth, 90 tablets. I think you have to take, yeah, you take 3 a day to add to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other tablets that I already take. I'll be bloody rattling, won't I? So I'm going to give that a go, and I just thought I would let you know about that, and remind me if I don't give you an update in a month or so whether I think it's doing anything. But it does have good reviews, so fingers crossed for that. I'm burning this candle. I lit it about half an hour ago. I'm pretty sure it's an Aldi one from last year, that I've had since last winter, I guess. But it's only got that much. Look, it's only just it's tunneled a bit, but there's only that much wax. But it's a really strong smell. It's lovely. It's so wintry and just that lovely spicy winter type fragrance. I don't know if they've still got it in Aldi, but if they have, worth picking up, because usually, or quite often, the cheaper candles don't throw an awful lot of scent in this ring because it's a big area to fill. So, quite impressed with that. We're having super simple dinner this evening. Pasta and sauce. I will show you, I've just got it out. It is this, can't remember where this came from, chicken and bacon tortelloni. And then we're going to have this Marks and Spencer jar sauce with it. I think I showed you this in my Marks and Spencer haul last week. Was that only last week? Feels like a long time ago. So, yeah, that is this evening's dinner. Probably with a bit of parmesan and black pepper on the top. Had some really shit news today. They've got a couple of the staff in my dad's care home have got COVID. So they've stopped all visits, or non-essential visits, for a minimum of 14 days, which is really sad. Really sad. I was hoping to go and see him next week or the week after, and it looks like that's not going to happen now. And of course my brother's in there most days, my mum's there every couple of days, and it's going to feel like a really long time for them. My dad has little concept of time now, so I guess maybe it won't seem as bad to him as it does to us, but yeah, just I understand why they've got to do it, obviously. And yes, I know that last year people couldn't see their loved ones in homes for months and months on end, and that was terrible as well, obviously, worse than 2 weeks. But, you know, you can only feel what you're going through yourself, can't you? As well as sympathising with other people, but just a bit sad. Anyway, I'm still working on and off. It's about just after 5, I think. So, I'll go and get on with that, I guess. Good morning. It's Thursday. It's another frosty morning, but very sunny and nice looking outside, but super chilly. Plan for Thursday is going out to drop off this lot at the parcel shop and the post office. I'm also going to pop to Tesco's. I just need to write a quick list for that. Need to get you a chicken, don't we, Ron? Ron's sunbathing in the window there, bless him. Are you not listening to me or not? No? Bit grumpy. Little bit grumpy, situation normal. Yeah, pop to Tesco's and then come back and spend the morning working. And then this afternoon, I'm going to tidy my bedroom, sort some stuff out, do a little bit of decluttering and rearranging, and dye my roots. Got my hair dye, so there's no excuse anymore. We're going away tomorrow as well, so I really need to do that this afternoon. So that's the plan for Thursday. It's been a very homey week this week. I've enjoyed it, actually. We're going away for a few days. It's nice to have a few days at home beforehand. Anyway, yes, that's today's plan. I will see you during the day, no doubt. Right, lunch is done. I think it's probably time. I've just cleaned all my makeup brushes as well. Job I really don't enjoy doing, but it doesn't take long when you actually, it's one of those jobs that doesn't take long, and when you get round to doing it, you put off because you don't enjoy doing it. When you get round to doing it, you realise how little time it actually takes and think, why didn't I do this before? Anyway, product update while I think about it. Remember I bought this from Aldi a few weeks ago. Actually, let me turn it on. I'm super pleased with it. It's so pretty. You don't get the full effect now, but in the evening when it's switched on, it's so lovely, and also super easy to clean out as well and get rid of the wax because it's wide at the top. A lot of them are more narrow than that, but very pleased with that. It's a good thing. It was £9.99, I think. Probably one of those things that you never see in Aldi again. That's the downside of Aldi, isn't it? That you get something, you think it's good, and you think, oh, I'd like to buy that as a present for someone. Go back to get another one, and it's gone forever. Get it now or lose it forever, to misquote Top Gun. If you know that quote, leave it in the comments. I'm going to dye my hair now. That's my next job of the afternoon. And while my hair cooks, I'm going to try and just get it on my roots, actually, rather than the ends. I am having it cut next week. I finally made an appointment. But, yeah, just try and get only the roots in, because the rest of it's in such shite condition that it doesn't need any more hair dye on it. I've been thinking a lot about the amount of stuff I've got. I'm really wanting to do a whole life declutter, not just of physical stuff, but of internet stuff as well. Photos on my phone and bookmarks and screenshots of things I've saved, and my Amazon wish list, which has hundreds of books on it, which I'm never going to get round to reading. But stuff as well. The amount of health and beauty products I've got, makeup, is ridiculous. And some of that is down to being sent things, which is lovely, and I'm absolutely not ungrateful for it. Some of it is down to buying more than I probably would if I didn't do YouTube, because buying things gives you stuff to talk about and make videos about. So it's not all just down to overconsumption, but I definitely have, over the last, I don't know, over COVID times, I guess, maybe spent more or bought more than I would have done normally, just almost using shopping as a displacement activity for not being able to do anything else, I guess. And just the amount of stuff I've got, and everything. I feel like the kitchen needs a good declutter, my office needs a good declutter, everything needs a good declutter. And I'm vaguely thinking, I've been thinking about it today, doing a declutter series in January, sort of declutter with me, and maybe daily videos, just really little small ones about what I'm decluttering that day. If that is something that would be of interest, can you let me know in the comments? Because I don't want to do it if it's going to bore you all rigid, but I thought maybe if I was feeling like I needed to declutter, January's a good month for it, isn't it, as well? Maybe other people are feeling it as well, so I thought that might be something worth doing. And there's little else to talk about in January. It's a rubbish old month, isn't it? And we've all got the enthusiasm levels of the new year in January, of course, which is always good. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. I thought that might be a good idea. It certainly would be for me anyway. Sort of go into the new year downsizing and making everything a bit more streamlined. Of course, they do say less clutter means less stress, don't they? So maybe that's what I'm seeking. Maybe I'm seeking less stress. I don't know. Possibly. Psychoanalysing myself here. Anyway, yeah, I've done my hair. I've had a tidy up in the bedroom, and I'm hoping to get most of my packing for the next 4 days away done this evening, or at least get everything out that I want to take with me. And then also I want to we're going to be busy with family while we're in Tewkesbury. We're not actually in the centre of Tewkesbury, we're outside it somewhat, in a village a little bit outside it, but we're going to be doing family stuff there rather than sightseeing and stuff. But there's a few things that I want to do in Bath. We've got restaurant reservations already for us and with Will and his girlfriend, so that would be nice. And there's a few things that I wanted to do, so I'm going to just make a note of those and do some Googling and make some notes and get that all sorted this evening as well. I don't think I've shown you any cooking this week. I usually do a cooking segment of something, but honestly I haven't been cooking. I did show you perhaps my Mexican chicken soup on Monday. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but we've been trying to eat up stuff out of the freezer, pre-Christmas sort of freezer emptying, you know the one. So everything's pretty much been stuff we've taken out of the freezer and eaten this week. Tonight we have a mixture of beef curry and lamb curry from the freezer, and some rice also from the freezer. So that would be good to get more of that stuff eaten up. We're actually clearing it out quite well now. It's looking far less full. You see, that's another area, talking about this decluttering. I've been thinking, I don't stockpile food. I've never been a stockpiler of food, but sure, I've got more stuff than I need and stuff that hangs round for ages because you buy it and then don't use it and stuff. I feel like I need to declutter maybe the spice cupboard and the, I don't know, tins and jars and stuff. I'm sure there's stuff that I've bought and haven't used and don't need, so that's another thing as well. Still no sign of those dinner plates on the Matalan website, which is disappointing. But I guess when I'm talking about decluttering, I probably don't need to go and buy new crockery, other than the fact my current crockery has all, not every single plate, but more than not, have chips in them. It would be nice to have some non-chipped crockery for Christmas dinner, wouldn't it? Anyway, right. I've witted enough. I'll chat to you again probably tomorrow now. Good morning, it's Friday. How are we all doing? It is about 10:30 and I've been out and done my parcels. I've done a 2.5 mile walk and I've just had a bacon sandwich. We had some bacon that needed using up before we went away, so I thought I'd have a Friday morning bacon sandwich for breakfast, which was very tasty. I've got a pack to go. We're hoping to leave for Tewkesbury at around 1:30, I think. We're also taking Sam, my nephew, up there because obviously he's working with Ashley. So we're taking him up and meeting Nick and Amanda and my mum up there and Sophie. I don't think I've got anything else to tell you for this week. It's been a bit of a boring, homey week, hasn't it? But some weeks are just like that, aren't they? What else have I got to say? Really, nothing at all. Oh yeah, if you want to check out the Anna Luisa jewellery, there's a link in the description box. They've got 20% off everything in their sale, I think it was, as I said on whatever Tuesday was it I showed you the jewellery. Anyway, yes, check it out, link in the description box. That's all for this week. I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye bye.